Welcome to 13 Hour Times 62
Lego Set Reviews.
This is set number 7895. It's called Switch Tracks, but it also includes not just switch tracks, but also curve pieces. It is a Lego City set that has been released ever since 2006, and is still available from Lego stores, Lego.com, and a few other places like I was able to find. So it's actually very surprising it's been around this long. But I suppose they haven't really changed the system of the train tracks, so why not keep selling it? Plus, it gives people an opportunity to buy them outside of a regular Lego City train set, and therefore expand their collection and their track. So, let's take a closer look at this. This is also ages 5 to 12, and retails for about $16 wherever you find it. Usually $16. And we have 8 pieces in this set, 2 of them being each of the switch tracks, 1 of them going left, 1 going right, and we have 4 curve pieces. So how's that 8? That doesn't seem to add up. 4, 1, 1. Maybe the other 2 are these yellow pieces. I don't know. But we're going to get to that once we open the box. And we'll take a look around on the other side. And these are the other trains that are available in the 2006 Lego City collection. These are obviously repeats put onto the track because you see the same model about 3 times. You see the same one here and the same one here. It says on the top, works with 7897 and 7898. These are these 2 track systems. And it says no electricity in rails. So that's something to note. Since Lego moved from having electricity in the rails like regular model cars and model trains, they made it more safe for kids and just easier to play with by making the remote control activate the motor itself. So you don't have any actual connection between the tracks as far as electricity goes. It's all powered in the motor in the front of the train. One here and one would be over here. You could also buy separate cars and separate pieces to go along with this. Some available at Toys R Us, along with the Power Functions collection. So let's open this up, and we'll have inside all of our pieces. None of these pieces, if you notice, none of them are in bags, as far as I can see. I'll just put them out. Aha! The 2 yellow pieces were extras. Well, not extras, but they're the 2 that we were talking about that make up the 8 pieces in this set. First thing that we have is this little foldable guide. And I don't think it's really a guide for putting this together, is it? Let's see, this opens up and it shows you all the different track pieces you have on here and the things related to Lego trains in 2006. So you have the 2 sets, 7898, 7898, 7897, the switch tracks, and the straight and curve ones to help you make your collection. The only thing they show as far as directions on here are how to put each of these yellow pieces on, and that should be pretty easy to look at. They show you all the contents in here in this box, and they also show you in what ways you can build your own track. They give a few common examples, as they've done throughout a lot of Lego history, so you can see not only how to make them, but it shows you how many of each set. So that's pretty good. 7896 is where you get, I believe, 4 curve pieces and 4 straight pieces, maybe more. I don't see how many from the back of here, but you can also look it up on Lego's website. So it'll show you how many to make different combinations, and it shows red lines in between them so you know when a track piece starts and ends. You can also experiment on your own with making your own track to your design or to your environment. Let's get these pieces on. You can see we have a little box in the back of this. This is how the train switch piece looks, and the other one is just the reverse side. You can see here how we attach this piece on. You just snap it into place. And how come it's not moving? Maybe I put it on the wrong way. Let's try this way. This is going to be interesting. Let me look at the directions, because I don't know if there's something specific about which way it goes. To be honest, I thought it was pretty simple. So it looks like you have the lever facing towards the 2 tracks. And it should just move it back and forth. There we go. It just takes a little bit of a tug. And you can see, if I flip it over this way, you can see right now it's set to curved. Actually, no, right now it's set to straight, because this isn't interfering with the track, and therefore would be going straight. So you would just line up these pieces alongside, it would go off straight. Then you pull it back, and it'll have it interline with the track, so it'll turn it that way. So it's actually a little bit of a push. It's not too loose, which is a good thing about it, so you don't accidentally send someone the wrong way. I saw a review online that said something about how this is actually backwards to how real train station switch tracks work. They're actually supposed to have it like if this was inward like that, this would be the curved part, and if it was outward like that, it would be the straight part. Now I'll just put this one on. We can get both of these moving. And the curved pieces, as you can see, they don't really have any sort of attachment or anything else to add to them. But what I can see, they're all stuck together like this. It's because there's a piece on the bottom, 2 pieces in fact, that for packaging purposes, this is attached to them. I don't know if this can be used as a separate Lego piece, but it looks like something that's just made for packaging. So now you can see I can move these freely, because they were in all these holes in between. Let me see if I can get the other one out. There we go. Alright, we got that out. And I'm just going to pause the video for a minute. We'll get back, and we're going to show you how these work when you attach them together. I'm going to move all these track pieces to the floor, and I'll bring in our trolley card. Before we get to actually going through how this is assembled, I wanted to mention you can actually take these off as easy as you put them on. Maybe even a little bit easier. You just have to bend the track back, and it goes off. I know that it can't really be elevated, so you can't make it over hills and things. But you do want to be careful when it comes to having it over a raised surface, because it may alter, it may alter how the track lines up, and it may even break apart. As you can see, I could just go to this and gently snap it. Don't even have to give it much force for it to break. So just be careful of that if you're using it over a raised surface, or even on the floor. So here we are on the floor with all 6 of our track pieces and our hand car or push trolley. That's the word I was looking for, because I couldn't figure out what this thing was called, but I knew it had a name, and I've probably only known it because I have this Lego version and another one. This one was from the 2008 Lego City Advent Calendar. I also have another one from Lego Loco as a promotional item. Anyways, here's what all the track pieces look like, and I'm going to show you. I know you can't put all these together into one big track. Obviously, we don't have enough room to make it go around in a complete circle. However, I'm going to show you each of these go together with these interlocking pieces. You hear a snap when they go in. You can also notice it takes only one curve to go the opposite direction of this one, or along the same direction, I think. Seems like the same direction, in order for it to come out into a straight, just as straight as this one. Now, I don't know why they give you 2 extra ones, but I'll let you know about that in a minute. And we'll put another one on the other side. So these click together. Now, I'm going to mention it. I don't know why they give you 2 extra ones, when the fact of the matter is, if you want to connect these 2 switch tracks together, like I'm doing, you just have to. I'm doing this with the one hand because the other hand is holding the camera, so be patient with me. There we go. I don't understand why they would give you these 2 track pieces extra and not 2 straight pieces. Because if you see, we only have this curve going around from one set that we've made, but you have these 2 extra track pieces and this gap. So what are you going to do in the gap? Because using the curve pieces is not going to equal each other out. It'll turn the track a little bit, you know, and if you use an opposite way, it would still make it straight, but it's not going to make it connect. So technically, it should have given you 2 straight pieces instead, so that way you have a full loop going from one direction or the other direction. I don't know exactly why they did that. Maybe it's because if you need in other cases for curve pieces, or they just wanted to throw curve pieces in. Or maybe they want you to buy the other set so you can make that complete, but you still spend more money. Anyways, or you could also buy the flexible track. That's a $20 set more recently made, but you could also use that to fill in the gap, but it would take a lot of small pieces. So now we're going to test out our handcart with our train conductor minifigure on it, and let's see how it rides along these rails. Okay, so we can have it going one way, like this, because we have the switch track put that way. And now I've set both ends to the curved side, so that way you have to set both ends to the curved side, otherwise, well, you'll find out when we try it again. So we had this set to the curved side, and actually no, I think I had it off the curved side. Let's see. I got a better idea. Let's take this, we'll turn it sideways, because if we're going to test it, we might as well use these 2 track pieces as a start, even though we can't go that way. So I'm just giving a few pushes, and you can see it's already going along the track, but at one point it did go off a little bit. Oh, let me try that again. So you can see it goes right into that curve piece. Now we're going to set it the other way, so this will only go straight. You can't give it too much of a push from this cart. And you also got to line it up right. If you see here, this is how you line up the wheels. And now it's just drifting off. We can put him back up here. And the ride is smooth. So let's see what happens now if we put one curved and one straight. I ran it off again. It's not really going to go anywhere, or it's going to go off the rails. As you can see right there. Because you need to have both ends curved for it to make a complete motion. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the track piece. Try to make your own train collection, and we will see you later.